How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of cool tricks with these buses that I picked up, because as you can see they're a little dirty and the glass is a little dull and all that good stuff. There is a few things that we can do to make these look better, and let me walk you through them. Again, welcome back to the channel, everybody. So glad each and every one of you can make it. Now, as you can see, these buses are in very, very good condition. I was surprised to find them, but they do show some signs of, wear and stuff on the glass and on the sides and everything. But that's okay, because what I'm going to show you today is how to clean these and how to make the window and the glass look better on both of them. And the reason I bought them is because, remember when I just thought the one was cool, and then I found the other one, I was like, yeah, I gotta have that because it's a variation. You can see it's a different color, tinted windows and everything. So here's what we're going to be using. First, a little bit of water, right? Something to put in the water to wipe with, and something to dry with. And then I have this, and we'll get to this in just a minute. Let's just pick one, and all we're going to do is dab our paper towel or microfiber, whatever you want to use, into the water, and we're just going to lightly wash. No soap, no nothing, just lukewarm water, one section at a time. Dry it off nice and gently, and look at how much shinier that already is. A whole lot better. But we're going to do the whole thing. Now, of course, when you get to the tampos, you want to just barely go over that. You don't want to put any pressure at all. You're just looking to knock any loose dirt or anything that's on there off. You're not really looking to scrub or anything. But you can hit the glass a little bit more aggressively. And if you look at that glass as I wet it, you can see how much better it looks wet. And that is going to be a lot of what we do next, is give it a wet coat that makes it look kind of like that. What am I talking about? Well, let me get these wiped off and we'll come right back and I'll show you. Alright, now as you can see, these already look 100% better, a lot cleaner and everything, but we're going to make it better. Now, these are plastic bodies, okay? These are plastic, but you can do this with metal as well. It does not matter. We're not going to focus on this on the body today, but I mean, you can take and put your favorite wax on it, which is what I'm going to do after I take care of the glass. But what we're going to be putting on the glass today, you can actually put on the outer bit of the body. In other words, I could just coat this whole side and just let it sit, because this is actually a old school clear coat. And let me show you what we're going to use. Right there, Floor Shine. That's right, Floor Shine. This happens to be Pledge Revive, but you can use any Floor Shine that you choose. It's just that the Pledge works best. Now, you got to keep in mind with this stuff. This stuff is very, very sticky. Matter of fact, it's about the stickiest stuff I've known to mankind, and it has to be, to stick to the floor. And then after it dries, it needs to dry hard, and that's what this stuff does. It dries hard as a rock. So you want to keep your water handy, which I still have my water right here. You want to keep it handy, because if you get it somewhere that you don't want to get it, it's actually cleaned up by water, as long as you get it while it's wet. If you wait until it's dry and try to get it off, you'll never get it. But like I said, you can actually coat the whole car in this, but that's not what we're going to do today. What we're going to do today is just the glass. What we're going to do today is just the glass. And all you need is, like I said, some Pledge Floor Revive. And you want to have another container that you can put it in and cover so that it can dry, because you don't want dust bunnies and stuff or lint getting on the side of this, because like I said, this is the stickiest stuff known to mankind. As you can see, I can fit both buses in here just fine. So with that stated, all we're going to do is take that and an old cheap paintbrush that we really don't care anything about, although it won't matter because like I said, this cleans up with water, and we're just going to paint it on there. Don't worry about streaks from the brush or anything like that, because this stuff is self-leveling. Trust me, it will find its own level. And you can see as I'm putting this on here what kind of a difference it is between where I've got it and where I don't have it. So this is all you're going to do, just put it on, level it out best you can, let it do the rest. This stuff is actually amazing. Like I said, it's an old school trick for the model side of stuff, 124 scale models and stuff like that. It's an old school clear coat, and it works amazingly well. Just drag it where you want it. Make sure there's no huge puddles, like up here on the window. Spread that out a little bit more. And then we're simply going to set it in, let it dry for about 10 minutes, come back and do the other side. But I'm just going to leave that one sitting there like it is so I can coat this one. Here's the before, and like on there, we're just going to put it on and let it self-level. Now I could get away with wet sanding this glass, would make it look a lot better, but I don't want to do that. And I can actually wet sand the glass where it is. It wouldn't hurt for me to do that. And I'll worry about popping this back in after it cures. But there you go, there's that. That's all we're going to do to it. Like I said, stick it in your water and it cleans up by water, and that's all you do. Put it in with the other one, let it dry for a little bit. We'll come back, flip it over and do the other side. Finished product. Now I'm not looking for new, I'm just looking for better is all I'm looking for, because like I said, some of these glasses had scratches in it as you saw, but it was really dull and hazy looking. So I was looking to make that look better. And let's start with the dark one first. See, you can still see the scratches. I knew I wasn't going to get rid of that unless I sand all that out. And I actually have a video that I'm going to be dropping where I sand on glass and show you that you can fix it. But you have to be careful with the tinted glass, because sometimes no matter how good you sand, how fine you sand, you can still see the sand marks. So I didn't want to do that with this. I just wanted to make it look better. I didn't do the front. I did do the sides. There, you can see how much glossier looking that is. I mean, that's just glossy as heck. It looks wet. I'm going to go back and do the front. I ran out of time tonight, but I'm going to go back and do the front just like I did this. No tricks or anything. Like I said, you can do the whole body if you want to, because all it is just like a clear coat. And then here's this one. Look how much glossier and clearer that one looks. Again, there's some things you just can't do anything about, which is the case of that right there. Not trying to hide anything, not trying to trick you, make you think that it's a miracle worker. It does really good. Got to do the front on this one too. It does really good, but if I was wanting to make this look like new, on this clear one I would have to sand it. Now there's nothing I can do about the other one like I said, but look how much better that looks. That looks so much better. Now these can go up on my display whenever I get one over there for some of my older cars. But yeah, that's how you take care of that. That's how you do that. That's simple. A little bit of floor shine, a little brush, and a little bit of water for cleanup, and you're done. So with that stated, I hope this video might help you. Like I said, you can do that on anything. You can do it on painted cars, you can do it on plastic cars. It'll make these bad boys look wet. As you can see how big of a difference it made, that glass. So keep that in mind. Just something else for you to think about in this hobby, because there's so many choices, so many different things you can do. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, we'll see you. Thanks for watching.